to go to need one leg from his third UK Open. Taylor wants the lipstick. Now this is tricky. He's got a feather under.
Easy.
Yes, he was looking for the space to the left as we look at it, and in the knowledge that he'll be back, he won't be too perturbed.
John Quincy, only commentator I know in darts who would use a word like perturb.
20.
Spot on! Taylor, double 10. That's not even a marker. Gotta be an air shot. Gotta go 14 inches up for fives!
Cash on the 14.
Here we go then.
Phil Taylor.
Osborne, who at one stage was 3-0 up,
Rover.
is trying to keep
Game on.
one leg away from the power. It might work with Long John Silver, but not the power.
No, you're dead right. One more leg for the title. Only a ton start by Osborne. Perfectly possible Taylor could punish it.
Can that dart too accurate for its own
99.
Yes.
What a tournament he's had. Said he was a work in progress over the last 3 years. Time to stand back and look at a great talent, Colin Osborne. But it's looking like the power is going to take his third UK Open sooner rather than later.
I think what we can say of Osborne about these 4 days that we've been here in Bolton is that if he's not taken his game onto another level, he's certainly taken his game a step or 2 steps up towards another level, and I think he'll go on from here, Sid.
180.
Blazers his misses. Sarah first 180. Taylor sitting on 4, and by his standards, slackish performance, only 100 average.
100. Colin, you require 130.
Lovely. Treble 18. Double 8 to save the match. On the wire.
140.
He'll be back though.
Yeah, would have been his best leg if he'd hit the 12 darter. Had a 13 third leg, 14 the second, 15 the first. Started like a train, did Osborne. But Taylor, in the end, just ground him down.
97. Colin, you require 16.
Save the match, the final.
Games on the 15th leg. Colin Osborne.
Here we go then. And this is fun, but coming up is several months of a magic summer of darts.
There we have it, a great summer to look forward to, and Taylor 1 leg away from becoming the UK Open champion for the 3rd time with an average of just over 100. Not the best performance we've seen over the last 4 days from him, but nevertheless you've got to give anybody credit who averages in 3 figures. Osborne 92.49, really set off brilliantly, going 3-0 up with quite superb darts, but wasn't quite able to maintain it. And how, when the power, with that 1-4-5 finish that you see there, his highest checkout, really hitting Osborne hard.
Well, all you done, Taylor, this was your 6 legs in 4 rounds, and they're looking forward to that summer of darts on Sky everywhere from Bolton to the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas itself. Osborne practicing darts while Taylor comes back in. Used to be a yo-yo international soccer player, also champion at ping pong, John. Were you any good at yo-yo?
I played for the school team at ping pong, Sid, but that was about it. I think they were short of players. But yeah, he's a great sportsman, this lad. He seems to be able to turn his hand to almost any sport. The lads were telling me that he hadn't played golf for a while, and they were down in a course in Northamptonshire. He took out his clubs for the first time in weeks and weeks and weeks and played as though he was a veteran and a real high quality player too. Looks after himself, Colin Osborne. He's a great advert for this sport. Needless to say, Taylor, of course, is the greatest advert of all. What a player.
Doesn't play golf, but I think he owns 3 courses, Taylor.
Yes, you rarely see him below par, that's for sure.
Here we go then. 10-5 to the power. 1 leg wanted. He was 3-0 down.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. 16th leg.
Came back, averaging as high as 112.
Game on.
To end on a tournament average of about 106, going for his 3rd UK Open title.
60.
And it's true to say of this fella, of course, that he was a junior football on Middlesbrough's books, wasn't he? So that's not a bad CV sporting wise, but now one of the top dart players in the world.
Done himself no harm at all in the last 4 days. Big scalps: Jason Clark, Wayne Jones, Raymond Van Barneveld, and Jamie Caven. All taken out by Osborne. Lovely, lovely lie there.
134.
2 beauties, Johnny.
Yes, indeed, and that's always been a strength of Taylor's and many of the top players. Taylor in particular, that cover shot, scoring on the 19s very readily indeed.
Did for Martin Adams many moons ago.
140.
97 at Villa Park, remember it well, on another football ground in the Premier League.
Super dart, super dart. Still room to use the lie on the first dart.
100.
Unlucky.
Unlucky indeed, but he doesn't rely on luck. This could be useful for Osborne if he could put in another one of those. 230, if he can put in a real score.
100.
Well, he's on the finish.
I'm going to be highly critical of Osborne. He has not got the range of movement around a line in the 60 Taylor has. That's been one of the factors here. His line is lovely to the 60, but the follow-up darts could have more range. Save the final. 60. Once the red bit in the middle.
83.
Dipped for the title.
Then you require 147.
Yes, 147. So, here we go. 87 left, treble 17.
Double 18.
111.
So close on the wire.
Colin, you require 47.
To save the match, the proud Smoggy. Double 16 to keep the power at bay. For now.
Yes, keeping the power at bay, a wry smile on his face. Osborne's actually won a game against the throw. He's won 3 of the last 4 legs. And even though it's far, far too much for him, surely, to make the ultimate comeback, he's making a go of it, making a fist of it, not giving up easily.
He was 6-0 up on Baxter. And Baxter got to touching distance. Oh, here he goes again for this doubler in the treble. If you see what I mean.
Yes, that could have been a replay of a previous visit a few seconds ago, couldn't it? Beautiful.
Well, he does Groundhog Day it quite often, Taylor, with a brilliant repetition of certain
59.
shots. Opens the door now. Opens the door now. Big number. Anything better than a ton makes him his favourite anyway. But super favourite. Let's let him down for once. It's the
96.
shot of a genius, that.